Okay, we're gonna do some other outlets that look too good here.
That paycheck was really stupid that month.
This one's all covered with paint.
Took us a month and a half to get her done. There was a total of 1 bedrooms. 16 of them in there. Done and over with. They got a bonus for the paycheck too that week.
Oh, good.
Off the job. Every time I got one done, I already had to ring it.
Oh.
I went down to the bar on my days off, or when I got done working. We were talking to people here and there, and they was like, "Ah, you got parties for us soon?" "Yes, sir, I do. Come get them all." That was a beautiful person.
Oh, they didn't do too bad of a job on this one. Oh, they got the wires.
Crazy part.
This one they did a decent job on, but see the outlet was coming apart right there. See?
The crazy part was they fucking. I was right in the middle of the ghetto, so.
Oh, what part were you in?
I was right in the Bronx.
Bronx? Oh. Now Brooklyn is kind of nice, isn't it?
Yeah, Brooklyn is more nicer. There's certain spots where you just don't want to go down. You don't know people, because you might just get robbed. And there's other spots where it's like, okay.
Now, if you don't go anywhere, if you stay in your motel at night, you're all right, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Brown Street wasn't even taken.
Unless you're around a bunch of drunks, and then somebody might try to break your door because you're just stupid and drunk.
Now, in New York, you'll find a lot of homeless people sleeping on the park benches, won't you?
Oh yeah. And every one of them's got a gun. Look at that.
Oh, they have guns too?
Oh, fuck somebody down here. I was down there, I'm like, holy shit, I'm in the crazy neighborhoods.
So it's not a nice. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live there. I was there, and I wouldn't want to live there. It's a nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there.
Yeah, I mean, I like going down there for business still once in a while. A couple people down there, but I'm out. Do my 2-week vacation.
So I'm allowed to do like 14 outlets down there?
Yep.
In like a day, or?
No, you gotta freaking. They give you a week, like they give you like 2-3 days for outlets. You really got like under the limit because they have a check on you because they're like, oh, why is it taking so long? What are you doing?
Now without a license, like if I can do 14 in a day, right? Or 14 altogether.
Well, if you're doing it on a different day, you just just leave. And you just make sure you write down when you left and shit. So they actually look at your hours and how long you were there. Because if you're there more than 8 hours, what the hell you took you for 7 plugs to do in 8 hours? Why did you take 8 hours for?
Yeah.
Because then it starts acting suspicious to them.
Yeah. Now my sister lived in Jamaica, Queens.
Hey, my boy's cousin from down there.
I wanted to go over there and see where she lived. Is Jamaica a good neighborhood to live in?
Oh yeah. Supposed to go down there actually next summer with my buddy. Or this Christmas.
Now Harlem.
I can't go on holidays. I got kids, motherfucker.
I think Harlem is where you got to worry about the switchblade, right?
Yeah. Don't walk down that dark alleyway because it might not be a good fucking idea. It might look like a shortcut, but it ain't a good shortcut.
Mm-hmm. And I know the prices are very high down in New York City. Like a container of Gatorade, that's like $2.69 here.
Yeah.
About $6 there, right?
Well, it's expensive as fuck down there. Get a 30 pack of fucking beer, you're paying fucking almost Budweiser. I was buying 30 racks for fucking almost fucking $30. I was like, you get the fuck out of here, bro.
Now, if you go back out of the tourist area to buy stuff, is it cheaper?
Yes.
Oh, because I stayed in the tourist area.
Yep. So a lot cheaper down there like that because, you know, the tourists, they got money obviously if you're coming down to visit us. The way they fucking look at it, unfortunately. But listen, I'm coming to visit on me, I'm rich, bro. How you know that, bro?
You can get robbed very quickly in New York City if you look like you're rich too, right?
Oh yeah, if you play with your money and pull it out in the wrong place at the wrong convenience store, oh boy, don't walk out that place right away.
That's
You might not have good results.
I would only use a debit card. That's probably the best way to go, isn't it?
Yep. Only way you want to talk about them things.
I want to double check and make sure that groundwater is down away from everything.
Okay, I was doing it. Bad ass, baby.
Okay, it's down and clear of everything. So we are good to go.
Stupid ass drill.
Looks like we're up on the sheetrock a good half of an inch, so we got a nice tight fit here. No roaches in this building, I guess, right?
Not anymore. I haven't seen that. There's another one, but we got terminated.
No, the one where there's roaches is up above Fred, right? At 118, 116.
Yeah, it's because the buildings are tied together with another building.
That's the one that has the roaches, right?
Yeah, that's only because it's starting fucking, you know, like you got the building there. When you walk up to 118, ours is on the right hand side. There's another John that owns the left hand side, and they will take care of it.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's from New York City, so.
Oh. Alrighty, so that is how electrical maintenance is done here in the country I'm born in. So what do you think of my work, Taz? Taz?
Hold on.
Alright.
Here.
Alright. So Taz is hard at work fixing the drawer and the cabinet, getting the tracks all lined up and working good. Alright, so how do you like the electrical wiring I do?
I can say it's pretty great and saves me a lot of time. You make sure it's safe and it's good to go. And it runs correctly, proper.
Alrighty, thank you.
You're very welcome.